So our next line is square root e squared yeah, when the not around the square root, but when the square root comes up, it'll have a oh no, not quotation. I was thinking parentheses. Yeah.
Is the store D in the
No, no. I just made it a little. So you'd close off your parentheses, have it do all that, and store that in D. Now, when we were doing these by hand, remember we had to do a particular order where we went and found the smallest angle next? That's going to be too complicated to program that in. So what we're going to do is just stick with law of cosines to find the next angle, because then we can't get it wrong. Law of sines can give you the wrong one if it was an obtuse angle next, and it's too much to figure all that out. So if we stick with law of cosines, we won't have a problem. So let's find angle C next. So off to the side, the cosine of C equals, what's my math? F squared minus E squared minus D squared divide by negative 2 ED. Okay, that's going to give me the cosine of C. So I can have my next line do this math with parentheses, store that in, I'm going to say G, just a different spot, because that's not going to be my angle yet. What do I have to do with this answer after I get it? Inverse cosine of this answer that's in G, and then I want to store that in C, because that will be my angle. So to get the angle, it took me 2 lines here. Yep, 2 programming lines. So F squared when I chose G, that was just very random. It can be any cell you want, except for the ones where, like D, you don't want to put it in place of D, because that's one of your answers. And then inverse cosine. Finish this up. You got one more angle to find, and then the display line. The last line's a 180. 180 minus 3 found. Yep, and then 3 displays. No, you haven't found B. You found C.
Oh, I found C. So it's 180, 8 plus stored B. Stored B. You just have to display everything?
That was B we're finding.
And then I'm done.
Displays.
Then we have to do the display. And then for display, all we're finding